This is the HTC Wallaby, in this case branded as the original O2 XDA. The HTC Wallaby is 10 years old this year. It's HTC's first smartphone, and indeed it's the first Windows smartphone of any type to market, and on top of that it's actually one of the first smartphones at all. It's a hugely influential device in many ways, but it's now largely forgotten. One thing you'll notice about it is that it uses a stylus. The stylus goes in the external antenna port, which is rather retro. The interface is quite unlike today's smartphones. It follows very closely the Windows desktop interface. As you can see, it has a web browser, but it's not particularly great. The screen itself is not too bad for something that's 10 years old. It's a 3.5-inch display, which is actually the same size as a modern iPhone. It is a very large device. As you can see, the screen itself takes up a relatively small amount of the front panel of the smartphone. The rest of it is all buttons and metal. Waiting for it to load a page, and there we go. There's the Mobile Gazette Magpie. As a device itself, if you wanted to pick one up now, well, they're actually pretty difficult to come by. They didn't sell in very large numbers when they came out in 2002. This particular model that we're here, well, let's just say that it's seen better days. But if you can find one, they're not very expensive. You probably wouldn't want to use one every day as a smartphone. To be honest, you'd be much better off with an iPhone or an Android device, and there's little features in the user interface which are quite horrible. In particular, you have to use scroll bars. You can't just flick and scroll. But as we said, you'll probably pick it up in no time at all. So that's it, HTC Wallaby 2002, happy birthday.